BluMetric is mission-ready water. We are world-class experts solving our clients' most challenging environmental problems. BluMetric provides a full range of environmental consulting services supported by bespoke engineering solutions for emergency, self-contained, and permanent water systems, and is always mission-ready with a full range of in-house support. There is no successful mission without water. We are proud to partner with Atlantic Canadian Industries. We are mission-ready water.
Welcome to MARITECH 2024. I'm Hannah DeGeer, representing BluMetric here as the thought leader. I'm also with Gale Force Winds, who's hosting this podcast, and I have the fortunate opportunity to meet with Judy. Judy, can you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about the company you work for?
I am Judy Blundon. Most people around here know who I am. I've been around for quite a while. I work for Seaspan Shipyards. I am the Director of Future Programs. And happy to be here and speaking with you guys again today.
Okay, so Director of Future Programs, that sounds very interesting. Can you describe what is that? What kind of tasks or projects are you tasked with?
So Director of Future Programs for Seaspan is really all about business development. It's a nice fancy title, but it really is just it's a business development role. So my focus initially was on Coast Guard programs, but because of some changes that we've had in our team, I'm now looking at opportunities for Seaspan shipyards outside of our immediate new build programs for the Canadian Navy and for the Coast Guard. We're looking at international opportunities to participate in other programs, particularly programs related to similar vessels to those that we're building for Canada.
Okay, and you're with Seaspan, and have you been at MARITECH? Has your company been here last year in Vancouver, and are you planning to go to Montreal next year?
Yes, we participate in MARITECH on a regular basis, year over year. Last year in Vancouver, we had a lot of folks present. We had some of our innovation people there and some of our technical engineering people. I believe some of them maybe even presented. I myself was there for a short portion of the show. Regarding Montreal next year, I can't say for certain, but I can't imagine that we would not be present.
Absolutely. So I'm excited to talk to you a little bit about Seaspan. This is the first I've heard of it. It's I'll let Judy speak to it, but it was presented last night in a panel discussion on EDI efforts within the marine sector. So Judy, can you talk a little bit about the Seaspan program?
Sure. So Seaspan is actually an interest group that Seaspan has started. It's for women in the company and those who associate as female or identify as female, to come together and share experiences, complain, learn from each other, support each other within the Seaspan Shipyards business. And I think those types of groups are really important. Seaspan is just one example, and the name happens to be amazing, I think. But Seaspan is just one example of an interest group within the company. We recently started encouraging employees to come forward and identify which interest groups they would like to initiate within the company. So we have all sorts, everything from tennis to card playing, you name it. But the whole idea is to encourage like-minded people to come together and to ensure that people feel they belong and they fit in, and there's a place for you within Seaspan outside of the normal work that we do every day.
So this kind of leads me into my next question about the workplace culture and what is it like to be sort of maybe entering the workforce for the first time, coming fresh out of university or college, and what is it like to come into a company like Seaspan that has that kind of open tent and very welcoming vibe?
Well, it's been a long time since I came out of college and entered a company on that sort of in that sort of circumstance. But I can tell you that Seaspan has, certainly as long as I've been an employee, they have always been very supportive and promotes. We have a very in-depth intern program where we bring folks in who are still working through their programs. And then we also recently established an onboarding process so that when people join the company, there's information that's provided to everybody. So equal sharing of information about our programs, about our organization, our processes, the way we work. And I think that's really important because Seaspan Shipyards is a complex company. We're working on complex programs, and it can be a lot to take in for anybody who's joining the company, especially somebody who's fresh out of their education environment and now, suddenly find themselves in the commercial world. So
you're providing the groundwork for them to succeed in their future, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what are you most excited about being here at MARITECH and with Seaspan? What are you what jazzes you?
What jazzes me? Well, I think I said in our session yesterday, I just feel really fortunate to work for a company like Seaspan. I've worked for a lot of great companies, Seaspan included, and I love to kind of share my experience with other people. And I guess when you come to events like this is the best way to kind of talk and get your message out there. Obviously, we're looking to attract the best and brightest. We want, we need you in shipbuilding.
Absolutely. Innovation, technology, absolutely.
Yeah. So, coming to shows like this gives me an opportunity to talk with other people, share my story, tell the Seaspan story. And so it's amazing. It's great.
Amazing. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show today. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I can't wait to catch up with you later on.
Yeah, let's connect.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
BlueMetric is your partner and works with Atlantic Canadian industries and organizations who are concerned about the water health of our planet and the people who inhabit it in an environmentally and culturally sensitive manner. BlueMetric joins the growing number of like-minded, innovative Atlantic Canadian companies who are changing the environmental landscape for the globe in a world-class way. World-class experts solving our clients' most challenging environmental problems. We are Mission Ready Water.